You're listening to Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof on Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof on Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
Yeah, get it. All right. Welcome to Goof on, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is Friday, February 3rd, 2023. How are we? Well, here we are. It's Friday, and the weekend's here. Doesn't mean a thing to me because every day is Sunday. It gave us for a little bit longer. Then I got him back in the morning, right? But anyway, tonight we're going to talk about, just for a little bit, this, not this, that, yeah. We are going to be talking about the spy balloon for a minute. What is this? What the? What do we got here? I don't have a lot of choices. This one better not be dirty. There we go. Like eyebrows. You kids. Oh, I'm glad you're here. So, I'm still using the melon because I have 3 more weeks of it. And since we didn't do the Atlantis show tonight, we're going to do it in the future. I thought I would get my money's worth. You know, all I know is If it gets bad one more time, because last night wasn't that bad. It was about an hour and a half it started glitching. And usually it's around an hour. The lagging, I can't stand that. And the reason I want to give Melon a try, because it is so damn clear. The stream is twice as clear. See, StreamYard swears that we're getting HD. I still think I was on 720. This is HD. When I look at the recordings, this is way better than StreamYard. And I like that in my life. I like to be better. Yeah, a little bit better than most people. It does something to the psyche. When you're watching a clearer version of a show, and then you go and you watch somebody else's show, not as clear, you'll always come back to clear. If the show's good. If it sucks, who cares? I mean, who cares? It's goof on. I love these people. Someday I'm going to have to go over the comments in the comment section. Maybe I should have a segment where we do like Dave Letterman used to do, viewer email. You know, we could look at some of the viewer emails. No names would be given and nobody of regular connection. It would have to be somebody from the outside, you know what I mean? Somebody who's not a regular viewer, but is a regular viewer. They're just known as haters. The haters watch the show more than the loyalists. And no, I'm nothing against anything. I think that's the way it has to be. It's always been that way. Remember in Howard Stern, in that movie, Private Parts? Well, it's in his book too. He talked about it. When he first got to NBC in New York, they tried to change him because he was so out there, right? And they started losing advertisers. People were dropping off. Oh, we just lost Circuit City. We just lost Phil's Dining. We just lost the Carpet World. Yeah. And then the next thing you know, other companies were calling in, willing to pay a little more for that prime spot. Damn it. What the hell was I talking about this for? Why was I talking about this? Where was I going with this? Why am I talking about this? There was a point, and then you know what I started doing? I started thinking of what I wanted to say a minute down the line, and I lost my train of thought. It will come back. But tonight we're going to talk about this, not this. All right. Hope you guys are okay. I don't know what I was saying. But this thing, they didn't want to shoot it down. Man, we'll go over. Roll call real quick. Who's this guy? I wish I was a bird and welcome to the show. Stranger. Diane, welcome to the show. Moody Mongol, welcome to the show. Becca Wiles, welcome to the show. You know, and the sucky thing about having to watch the stream for a minute, I have to hear me, so I usually mute it, but I didn't mute it. God, am I annoying. I'm annoying. The sad thing is I can't stop it. I don't know how to stop. How do you change something you are? I'm annoying. It's sad. Murder Hornet returns. Welcome to the show. Jammer Travels. Welcome to the show. Bob Birkins. One. You hear what I said? One. A shirtless wonder. David Wilcox. 32 here tonight. That's 26 American. Oh, you're talking about temperature? Yeah. Right now in I almost said Phoenix. Right now in Florida, it is 66 degrees. It's chilly. It got cooler as the day went on. Yeah, we had a little rain in the morning. It was supposed to rain most of the day. It didn't. At least not here. But it got cold again. I couldn't believe it. Jackie, how you doing? Haters have to watch to get more material. material. Yeah, I know. And the weird thing about this is they're watching videos from day one. They're going that far back. Because there was a show I have that has like, it had 300 views. Now it's got like 320 on it from 3 years ago. Yeah, I mean, that's when we started. It's terrible, terrible. Diamond Dog, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Hey, Mr. DB Cooper, welcome to the show. I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener. I wish I was a bird and not see, now I can't see your name on the melon thing. All I see is I wish I was a bird and not a let me see the actual chat room here. What is your name? So we can make sure you're okay. We're gonna make sure you're okay. And not a robot. Ah, very good. Very good. Okay, now I got your name. I had to go into the YouTube chat room and look. Yeah, see, that's a negative, but I'm not going to get upset. It's a long name. That's partly your fault because your name's so darn long. But you're still here, and I love you for that. That's that. The first step is getting here. The next step is staying here, and that's up to me. And I don't know if I can do that, but I'm trying. Let's get over with this now. Brookers, hi. Samo, welcome to the show. And if I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we got a show to do, so we're doing it now. Welcome to the show, everybody. Joe K's here too. Tony, Backyard Astronaut. How you doing, man? What's up, Tony? Intergalactic Overhaul, back in action. Good to see you. Conundrum. I want to give so much to you that I hurt myself on purpose so I can give you you. See what I did there? Man, I'm for you, bro. Conundrum. All right, let's get started. Brian, welcome to the show. So, hey, Steve A. What's up, Stephen A? Sorry. Hey, Hellfire Studios. If I don't say hi, people get upset. New person. New person. We got one new one here now. Hey. Now, if I say the name, I'm going to look racist, right? No? Because it's not an O at the end. Ah, Onegra, welcome to the show. Hey, we got our first super chat of the night. Ding, ding, ding. Way to go, Paula Faust. $2 super chat. It didn't pop up on my end yet, but when it does, you'll be the first one to see it. It didn't pop up on my screen, Paula. Isn't that weird? Did I miss it? No, yeah, it didn't show up. Let's see if it will. It will show up. Hey, Lantonio's here. I gotta say hi to Lantonio. If you don't say hi to Lantonio, he won't. Let's get started. Is she here? She's not here yet. That's right. Alien Girl doesn't get here till about 9-ish. No, I mean 8-ish. So let's get to this now. There is so much crap. You know, that's this right here. Not me. This. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. That. It's a. Yeah, Paula, I am sorry yours didn't show up, sweetheart. I promise you it didn't. And thank you so much for the first super chat of the night. Paula, I appreciate it. And it's not like we're trying to cut that out, but you know what we Oh! Truthology for ufology. Okay. That was a weird. Why? Why? David, $2. Hi, rich energy drink on me for my birthday. Are you saying it's your birthday? Is that what you're telling me right now? That it's your birthday? Is that what he's saying? David, is that what you're saying? It's your birthday? Is it? Oh, all right. Well, you know, how old is he going to be? How old are you? 90? 95? You're 90? You turned 90? Did he just say 90? Oh. Bro. All right. Well, best of luck. Well, at least your birthday falls on the weekend. All right. So let's get this thing started tonight. Now, this balloon is a joke because we've got a birthday to sing. Happy birthday to you, big guy. Hey, the big screen. Ah, there he is. Come on, everybody. One big birthday song.
Happy birthday to you.
It's you, dude.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank God it's you, not me.
Happy birthday to
Hey, David Pearson.
Happy birthday to you.
It's different.
From good friends and true.
All right.
From old friends and new.
It does. Wow.
May good luck go with you. And happiness too.
Happy birthday, David Pearson. He paid for that. $2. That's insane. He paid for his own birthday? Get out of here, you. Happy birthday, David Pearson. Many, many more, my friend. Everybody, salud. Ah. No, I can't. Happy birthday, bro. Every birthday's different. I treat them all differently. I act crazy. It doesn't matter. It's the way I is. You don't like it, don't watch. Happy birthday, David. Ah, that was good. That was a good birthday song you got out of that one too. That was good. Hey, Shell Shock's here. How you doing, Shell? Didn't I see a $5 super chat fly by as well? There it is, Brian. It didn't ring. Did it ring and I missed it? Happy birthday, brother. Wrong one. Oh, Brian. Hey, thanks for the $5. That's a super dono. A dono for the new people. I know. Usually the show gets going quicker than this. It's Friday. I'm going to enjoy the birthday. I'm going to enjoy the people that are around. Oh, thank you for the $5. Brian gets it. Mucho gusto, generoso. And you can help support the show. We are only here because of you and your support every day. So we do the everyday show. And we're the only ones doing it. I don't know where I was going with that, but thank you for supporting the show, Brian and everybody else. Mucho gusto, generoso. Yeah, I know. At least I'm not going, praise the king. Yeah, I'm sorry. Stop. Don't get him started. Don't get Clucky started. Once Clucky gets going, we're clucked. All right. The happy birthday song was brought to you by Infobells. Infobells can be seen all over the internet. They do birthdays, anniversaries, and funerals. Check out their happy songs at Infobells. All right. No, they don't pay me. Breaking news. This Buccaneers Packers trade sends Aaron Rodgers to Tampa. Oh, I get to watch Aaron Rodgers now. I get to watch Aaron Rodgers play. I get to watch Tom Brady. And now I'm going to watch this guy. Oh, it's going to be amazing. Uh-oh. Huh. I'm a little confused. I need to talk to some of you, somebody. I need to talk to after the show, maybe tomorrow. I need to talk to Dark Sky Files if he's here. Of it because of the message he left. I need to know something, and it's very important that he let me. I don't know why. People are freaking out over this. I don't understand. I don't understand why this is bad. You know? All right, guys, we're getting started now. It's just so many weird things have happened since this balloon came into effect. This balloon is so stupid. Beijing confirms balloon is Chinese. Not from China. It's Chinese. I don't know how they know the race of the balloon, but they knew it was Chinese. Well, they confirmed today that a high altitude balloon traveling over northern US is Chinese, and an entry into American airspace was unintentional. It probably was. It's a balloon. They get caught in the updrafts, the winds, the high cirrus clouds, all that stuff. A spokesperson for the Chinese Foreign Ministry said in a statement that the balloon is a civilian airship used primarily for meteorological research. Really? Affected by the westerlies and with a limited self-steering capability, the airship deviated far from its planned course, the spokesperson said. Yeah, it's about 6,000 miles off course. The Chinese side regrets the unintended entry of an airship into U.S. airspace due to force majeure. U.S. defense officials confirmed the presence of the balloon on Thursday, identifying it as a high-altitude surveillance balloon, and noting that they were fairly confident it belonged to China. The balloon, which first spotted over Montana on Wednesday, is still hovering over the U.S., as officials have held off on shooting it down over safety concerns. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Mao Ning initially said on Friday that they were looking into reports and noted that the Beijing has no intention of violating the territory and airspace of any sovereign country. Why did I sound like that? Was weird. Well, there you go. They didn't mean it. It's okay. You guys can go back to bed. There's no chance of a no chance of a woo. Can't say it on YouTube. What's that song? War. Absolutely nothing. Huh. What is it good for? Huh. That's it. That's the story. Anybody? Anybody buying it? How does it go off course? You know? Hey, Shell Shock sent in $11.11. Wow. Thank you, Shell Shock. Before the show, I spent 10 minutes securing that side of the green screen. See, the green screen needs to be right up against me. And if it isn't, because then I can't move, then I have to stretch it to its limit because the walls are so far apart, no matter where I put this freaking computer, that I have to stretch it. And when I stretch it, it doesn't reach. So I have to use tape. Well, not only did I use tape, I used little things, thumbtacks that keep it from breaking off. Well, it unstuck itself from the wall. I don't know how, but I got to fix it or else the show won't go on. Can you bear with me? See, now I had that in there, nice, but it still popped off. And then I have this green stuff, this green tape, so it matches the screen. And that's where we lost it. Yeah, right there, see, came off. But I'm out of tape, and I can't put a new one up. Let's see. Oh, I have a little left. Let's see if I can save it. Save the green. Saving the green. Did it work? We're good. Saving the green. Don't worry, it'll get better. Let's not worry about that. Care about that little dot. That dot's going to bother me because it's not supposed to be there. See this? See that dot? Can't have this dot right there all the way by the goof on sign. It shouldn't be there. It shouldn't. Hold on. Well, you almost saw the other wall. What? Whoa, there we go. All right. Well, that's it. So now we have to ask the question. Did China really did they intentionally send over a spy balloon? Well, according to them, it's not a spy balloon, right? But we're calling it that. So why are we calling it that and they're not? I cannot remember the last time this has ever happened. Ever. There was one time in 2004, I believe it was August. I get a call at 8:30 in the morning. My wife at the time wakes me up and she goes, "Your friend's going crazy on the phone." She handed me the phone. Landline. Yeah, at the time we had the house alarm, so it had to be hooked up to a landline. But anyway, he's like, "Dude, you gotta go outside. It's UFO over Phoenix." I get up out of bed. I go, "Where is it?" And as soon as I got done saying it, there it was. It was right. I go, "It's right over me." He goes, "It's right over me." And I go, "No, it's right over me." And he said, "Dude, do you know how high that thing is? It's like the moon. Everywhere you go, it's going to be there. It's 80,000 feet up." My wife comes in. She comes outside. She goes, "It's on the news. They already know it's not a UFO. It's a weather balloon." So I zoomed in on it, and with my magic lens, I was able to see it just like you see here behind me. And I got pictures of it. I don't think I have it here, but let me see if I have it right here. I think I do have some pictures. I think I may have put it on the website I had at the time. I'm checking real quick. Let's check pics, see if I saved it under pictures. Yeah, I mean, I probably did. Let's see. I don't think I did save it. Oh, that's too bad. I don't see it. Yeah, that's too bad. It was pretty cool though. Anyway, I mean, it looked just like what's behind me, except the one that I recorded had it had these like tassels hanging off the side of the balloon. They were just hanging down like 4 of them. So they came down the side and they hung. I don't know. I don't know if that's part of the release, to hold the balloon down. Because the balloon was 100 yards. I mean, the balloon that I saw was 300 feet. This one was the size of 3 buses, 3 school buses, which is pretty big. It's about 200 feet. 204. How big is 8? Yeah, about 80 feet, right? It's pretty amazing. What's that? Yeah, we did. I saw a super chat come in. Oh, it was a membership. Yeah, thank you, Intergalactic Overhaul, for becoming a member. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you very, very much. You can become a member too. That's right. All the links are in the show description if you want to help support the show. It's all there. Moody Mungo, what are you blowing up? Yeah, I don't understand. You don't have to do that many dots. Got it. Yeah. Try not to do that. That pushes everybody's conversations immediately off the page when you do stuff like that. I don't know why I'm telling you. This is why I don't watch chat room. 'Cause I'm really bad. What's this? I missed the super chat? Okay, let me see what I missed. Mr. David Wilcox said I missed the super chat. Oh, I did. You're right. Here it is. Thank you, David. Sorry. He says, don't worry. Bidophiles got it all under control. Yeah, I call him Bidophile. Biden. P-E file. Bidophile. And when I talk about him amongst the world on Twitter, I call him Bidophile. That's what he is. The dirtiest of dirty. Yeah, he's got it under control. First of all, they didn't want to shoot it down. So we're just going to let them take pictures. That's it. We're just going to let them photograph. By the way, that balloon went near or very close to military installations. Hold on, I've got the story and more story on this. I'm not doing that. Get your first order. Never. No. God. Come on. Here it is. I'm just looking for a video. No video. There is video, but I don't have it ready. Yeah. Well, it was spotted in the skies of Montana on Thursday. And then they said at first it showed a bright, unidentified object in the sky, which prompted flights to be diverted from the local airport. And that was Wednesday. Yeah. And then a senior U.S. defense official speaking to reporters on Thursday said that the U.S. considered shooting down the balloon on Wednesday, but decided it was not worth the potential risk of debris falling on people and property. Just let them fly around and take pictures. What are they going to see? Everything we have is underground. Everything we have is underground, right? Or on the ocean, on a aircraft carrier. Now, they also said clearly the intent of the balloon is first surveillance, and so the current flight path does not carry it over a number of sensitive sites, it says. Okay. However, the U.S. has assessed that it does not create significant value added over and beyond what the People Republic of China is likely able to collect through things like satellites in low orbit, da, 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 da. But out of the abundance of caution, they have taken additional mitigation steps. The officials said there was very high confidence that the balloon was Chinese, which we know it is. It is not the first time that you had a balloon of this nature cross over the continental United States. It's happened a handful of other times over the past few years, to include before this administration. It is appearing to hang out for a longer period of time this time around, more persistent than in previous instances. So that would be one distinguishing factor, is that this balloon is hanging out. When the other ones came and left, this one seems to be hanging out. They just didn't want to, they said the risk was very low, so they didn't want to shoot it down. First of all, how did it get here? I thought we had NORAD that detects all incoming objects. Oh, I see. Only if they're what? Big? This thing was huge. How could it not have been picked up on radar, I wonder? It wasn't. Or else we would have spotted it once it came inland. How did it get 2,000 miles inland before anybody noticed it? The threat is us. Thanks, David. You got me all now on the Bitophile rage. Nah, that was worth it though, right? Thank you very much. Mucho gusto. Generoso. Sorry I missed it at first. Hate that I did that. Yeah, I remember seeing it too. That's why I knew it was there. There goes Moody's dots. Moody! Did Moody leave? Oh, good. You're still here. Okay. I thought I made you upset over a few dots. I just heard the bell go off. All right, hold on. It's not getting me there fast enough. Hold on. Got it. Rebecca, thank you very much for the $5 super. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat. I just wanted an alien. Get his spaceship back. My gosh. You just wanted an alien to get in his spaceship. Oh, and that gosh. Or do you mean a gush? Oh, I don't know about you, Rebecca. You are fascinating. And your human-like features are very slight and very unassuming. Under 17, not permitted without parent. Avatar 2, The Way of Water. Now playing at local theaters. See it in 3D or fall asleep. Thank you, Rebecca. You are sweet, very, very nice, and a very good friend of the show. Continuing supporter as well. Mucho gusto, generoso. Rebecca so. Ah, Joso. Hey, Joso. Slowest false. Yeah, no shit. That's right. that should have been the title of tonight's show. I love that. I may change it. Slowest false flag in history. Thank you. That, my friend, was clever. God, I love clever humor. See, why didn't I think of that? Thank you. That was great. I love a funny crowd. You guys, this is the best chat room. You know, it really is. I go to other chat rooms, like Alien Girl's got a great one. because it's mostly, not mostly, like, a good portion is us. 15 or 20 of us go there, right? I know a bunch of you are here go to Amy's show at 7 a.m. on Monday through Friday. Yeah, good for her. We're having a lot of fun in the morning. Well, I haven't been there all week, but I love Amy's show. She's come a long way. She has, man. She's doing great. She's doing really, really good. I'm so happy and proud of her. Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Uh-oh. You mean to tell me it's starting to freaking do this shit already? We're starting to have it up. Already. Not even an hour. Thank you, Intergalactic Overhaul, for the $5 super chat. Beautiful. Thank you. You're a continuing supporter of GoofOn. A continuing supporter of GoofOn. Thank you, man. You're all right. You're all right. Why am I all right? Because I gave you money? Now I'm all right? Nah, I've heard that before. No. All right. It is glitching. And that's so it is going to be the last show on Melon. I can't do this. It affects me. It really does. And I love melon. Melons. I know. You know what I mean? I don't mind fixing things, every now and then, but this can't happen either. I mean, we're professionals, we're running a studio here. I mean, for Christ's sakes, I'm putting things together with, masking tape and thumbtacks over here. It's terrible. But did that work? Ah, look at that. That worked. That's cool. Well, that's what I did before, and it still came undone. Let's try this. Hold on, I got an idea. Here we go. There it is. Oh, no. Ah, your sister's dick. Yes, your sister's dick, because that's the kind of freaking society we're in. My sister doesn't have a dick. She has a vagina. Shut up. Not your sister. Yes, my sister too. Your sister was a man. He's more than a man. Well, we may have to cut the show short. I don't know. We'll see. I'm serious. If it's glitching, I'm not going to keep doing this tonight. But from now on, it's StreamYard. Sadly, I have no choice. I have no choice. It's $50 too. It's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money for StreamYard. There's got to be another way. I can go back to OBS maybe, but OBS doesn't have the bells and whistles like this. It doesn't. Well, maybe it'll work now. It's been 2.5, 3 years since I've tried it. So I may. This is the last show on Melon for sure. Thank you, Intergalactic Overhaul. Unless something changes. Appreciate it. How dare you say my sister doesn't have a dick? This is 2023, and that's white supremacy. What are we going to do about it? Your sister still don't. We shouldn't be talking about this. All right. Well, Rich, I fork out $200 a month on software. No, I know. No, that's how much it costs me to run the show every month. It's $200. Well, I'll tell you. Want to know? It's $115 for internet. Get the fastest of the best because that's what I need, right? This StreamYard's $50. Editing software, $50 a month. People don't realize that we pay $50 a month to use the software. Yeah, I don't own it. And then the lighting, I go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you got the continuing power. You got to buy a good computer. What else? I mean, it's not cheap to run a show. I mean, it's about $250. That's really the reality. And half of that is the internet, which is 115. So 115 plus 50, and then there's other stuff that I need to, so it's about 250 a month. That's what it is. 50 bucks. That's just the price of doing business. The whole thing is just I was trying to get away without paying the 50. I paid 17 for Melon for a month, which isn't working as well as StreamYard. So now I'm going to pay the 50 plus that 17. So I actually lost $17. You see what I mean? Anyway, it's just the price of doing business. We have to try other things, right? I took the risk. I don't care. I'm not upset about it. I'm upset that my baby Melon don't work. I wanted Melon to work. I wanted this to be fun. You know, the little bells go off when shit comes in and it works. I don't know. I just like the way it looks. I don't want to be out. I don't want Melon to work. Why does it have to stop? It's not fair. All right, let's get back to work. It stopped glitching, so it may have been just a temporary thing, and I forgot what I was saying. Why do eggs cost so much? Don't worry about it. All right. I am going to get the stream shut down for a second. No, I'm not. Remember last night when I played George Carlin and we got shut down, right? They shut us down. George Carlin is different. The 10 Commandments is extremely popular, that little comedy skit that he did, that segment. I remember one time Hotel California was playing in the background and they shut the stream down. I think it was only 2 or 3 seconds. It was crazy. It was so fast. And I used to have the phone open and it came, you know, it showed up and it said, the email said, your stream has been shut down the first time. I just played a few notes of Hotel California and it said, cannot play Hotel California. And you know why? Because that's one of the most popular songs in pop culture history in America, you know? So I'm not going to play this whole thing. I just like funny guys. I just want to laugh for a minute. Everybody knows Stephen Wright. I'm only playing it for a few seconds, so.
Just to confuse the people behind me. I hit the gas and the brake lights go on. They stop and I'm gone. They say, what does he drive? And a friend of mine has a car phone. He has an answering machine on his car phone. The message is, hi, I'm home right now. So I can't come to the phone. But if you leave your name and number, I'll call you when I'm out.
Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Love this guy.
What a nice night for an evening, huh?
What a nice night for an evening. God, I love that guy. Idolized that guy growing up. Stephen Wright. All right, back to UFOs. So Mary Hall captured something. Scratch that. Mary Hall, who when she first started her channel, asked us to play her videos, which we did. And now she's found Mr. MBB333 to give her fame and fortune that she watches the International Space Station and the camera that points down at the Earth. And I stopped taking all of her videos for a reason, because everything was lights on the ground. Everything she showed was going in the same direction. That's because you have a camera that's in space looking down at the Earth while the Earth is going by in the constant direction. So everything she shot was always, passing by from right to left, from right to left, to right to left. I said, when something comes into view that's going the opposite direction or another direction, let me know. Well, you're going to love this one then, because I can't explain it. I cannot explain this video. This is amazing. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I don't. This is called UFO Highway heading towards Antarctica at 7:46 a.m. EST over the South Pacific Ocean. And go. And a go. Thank you, Mary. God bless America and the International Space Station. Here on planet Earth, billions of people watch the stars as they go by every single second of the day. The magic of popping fresh dough. What is this? What's going on? Look at all of these things. This isn't normal. This isn't normal. This is the International Space Station looking down at the Earth. These are UFOs. I've never seen anything like this. Usually everything's going from right to left. But why isn't it? How come nothing's... I don't understand. But they are moving the opposite. They're not in the same direction. This is bizarre. That's why it's going viral right now. Plasma owl entities. You can hear them. Listen. Ah. See? Those are owls. Stop it. Huh. Look at the trio. Wow, look at this. I don't know what this is. You know what this is, I think? I think I figured it out. I think they turned the screen. They're trying to trick us. Is that what happened? No. They're riding the winds of swamp gas that separate their realm and ours. As the UFOs tantalizingly flat. Look at this one. Look at this guy out here. Look at these. Ice crystals? I submit they are, probably. Look at that guy. You have to admit it's interesting, right? Does anybody have any idea? I think, I don't know what I think. No, it's not. She doesn't do it that way anymore. She downloads it from the actual site now. Jackie doesn't get it. Jackie, there's over 100,000 pieces of space junk that are tracked by different space forces. This is not that. This isn't space junk at all. As a matter of fact, I don't know what this is. As what I think it's going on, I think they turn the screen 45 degrees and we're just seeing it from a different angle. Maybe they're trying it that way, because I've never seen the space debris go from top to bottom like this. And I'll tell you, well, I'll show you guys why. Here's Mary Hall's videos. Oh my God, what did she do? They're all taken down. Here's another one. Let's watch this. Well, I don't know what the hell is going on here. This was January 4th. Yeah, I stand corrected, I guess. I don't know. I haven't looked at her channel in a year. And also, everybody, the space debris isn't going, they're all going right. the same miles per hour, right? They're all about 17,500 miles per hour. So you shouldn't have something going that slow, right? That many objects. I mean, there could be one or two satellites out there that are going slow. I don't know. They can't. They have to keep a maintained velocity to stay in Earth's orbit, and that's 17,500 miles an hour, I think. So I don't know. I don't know what this is. It's just interesting. It is. There's thousands and 100,000 pieces of stuff. I don't know. You may be right about how many they're tracking, but they track a lot, and there is a lot of stuff up there. And that's what I used to say, Jackie, that it's got to be space junk or debris. But then, as I realized, and it was explained to me, it can't be. Same reasons I gave tonight. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what to believe with that. I think it's mainly ice crystals. That's what's happening. But I don't know. I really don't. What's this on here? What are you saying? Diamond Dog, NASA shows objects, hides objects. Yeah. Now you're right. Right. They show us. Well, let me tell you something. I get your frustration. I don't think they're showing us anything UFO. I think it's all ice crystals now. It can't be. And I'll explain why once again. And if I could find the video, I'd show it right now, but I don't want to spend time while we're freezing now all of a sudden. We're starting to freeze again. Shit. The hell was I just? God, that's 3 times tonight. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, here we go. You said you're confused by what? Yeah. Well, that's the intention. That's what they do. I don't think they'll ever show us a real UFO. If they did show us a real UFO, I think it'll be mixed in with other fake UFOs or real UFOs. I don't know. Let's take a look. That's a good question. What is going on over here? Let's take a look real quick. Let's take a look and go over here. Over here, over here. There's nothing here. Nothing. No Into Thin Air news tonight. Just thought I'd check just to see if there was anything interesting going on there. All right, here we go. Now, I know a couple of people have emailed me recently today. I will get back to the emails within, I think I need to put up a notice or something somewhere. I'll get back within 24 to 48 hours because I can't get back every single day. Like tonight, I'll be able to get back, but I couldn't during the day. I found this. All right, we may have had interstellar visitors for eons, and scientists are stumped. Why are all these scientists legless? I don't understand. So yeah, a comet that may have come from interstellar space just made its latest dramatic swing around the sun, as we saw yesterday, an encounter that was imaged in mesmerizing detail by a space observatory. We saw it yesterday on Into Thin Air. The origins of Comet 96P, Macault's 96P, have puzzled scientists for decades since its discovery. It's a 4-mile wide sun grazer object with a host of weird properties that suggest it may be an interloper from another star system. For instance, 96P's composition is extreme. Hold on, 2 pop-up ads, one over the other, and then I heard the dingity-ding of the bell. So who was that? I don't see it. I don't see it. Joe K. Slowest false flag. Why is that showing up now? Why is the slowest false flag showing up now? I'm confused. Wait, it's moving. We're at that part in the show. An hour. I'm just trying to find out who it was. Is it Intergalactic Overhaul? I'm waiting for it. It didn't show up yet, whoever that was, and I was reading. So it's still not giving me the super chat. I have no idea what that was that came in. I don't know what it was. Does anybody know what that was? It's not melon. It wasn't melon. I got a message that something came through. It could have been something, but I don't see anything. I'm going to have to go here. Sorry. There's another one. See? You became a member, Mr. DB Cooper. He remembered. You remembered. Ah, I see what I did there. Best chat in ufology, bar none. Yep. For 10 months. Oh, you had your free you had your free message you used. Guys, if you're a member, every month you get one free message that you could send without having it to be a super chat. That will be highlighted if it's free. If it's the freebie, there you are. Yeah, I didn't see the other one. Now let me see no, you're right. There was nothing new. Wait, Rebecca says I just wanted to get okay, I got that. Intergalactic with the 5, Joe K, Rebecca, David. Yeah, we're caught up. That's weird that it did that. Well, thanks, Mr. DB Cooper, for remembering. All right. So I was reading this article about a possible interstellar object. It puzzled scientists for decades since its discovery. Like I said, it's a 4-mile wide sun grazer. It may have come from another star system. Sky Allen has become a member. Thank you, Sky Allen, for remembering. See, now, if I was reading on StreamYard, I would have never known about that. I would have never got the message. Capiche? All right. Now we're all capished up. We're all good and capished. Thank you, Sky Allen. God, both of you guys, original members of Goof On. The OGG. The OGG. What's that you say? One more? All right, we got a few more jokes left. Sure. It's a nice night for an evening.
First thing I said to my girlfriend in 7th grade, what a nice night for an evening. She looked at me like I was crazy. We were on the same bus together for 7 years. I asked her if she lived in the area. Went over to pick her up at her house. Her father said I want her home by 8:15. I said, middle of August? That's cool.
I love that humor. I could listen to that all year. Hello, Brandon Smith. How you doing, man? We should shoot down that spy balloon. It's still out there. I was just talking about interstellar objects. And these crazy features that are on this comet, among others, suggest that 96P may have been rerouted into our solar system by a chance encounter with Jupiter after its voyage across interstellar space. Oh, I thought they were going to say that somebody changed its course. In an ironic twist, however, the comet's interactions with Jupiter have obscured its backstory and raised the possibility that its oddities could simply point to an origin in an unusual part of our own solar system or as part of a local celestial body that broke apart. because of its interactions with Jupiter, I think it's going to be inconclusive, if not impossible, to demonstrate conclusively that it came from another solar system, because that dynamical history is lost, said Matt Knight, a professor in the physics department at U.S. Naval Academy, who has published research about 96P. For the time being, we'll have to make do with the incredible images of the comet's closest passes around our sun, known as the perhelions of its 5-year orbit. The comet completed its most recent perhelion on Tuesday, when it passed about 3 times closer to the sun than Mercury. Wow. The approach was observed. We saw it on Into Thin Air. Interesting story. Interesting. Hold on a second. David Wilcox emailed me something about the Calvine footage. Oh, let's take a look at this, bro. You know the Calvine footage? Well, if you don't know, watch this. Watch this. Thank you, David Wilcox. Good stuff, man. I just happened to check it out by accident, and there it was. I didn't watch this video yet, but I know it's good.
Considering the comments and feedback given by you, I've decided to re-examine what's widely recognized as the world's clearest UFO photograph. Through your input, I was able to uncover more information about the photograph, which led me to make some conclusions and generate further questions that may be worth exploring. Could an island located in Lake Aurora be the answer to this photo mystery? The body of water, which is situated in Calvine, offers a possible solution. Several theories suggest that its profile resembles the shape of the object depicted in the original
Tony,
image.
I'm sorry.
Let's take a closer look.
Maybe this will be the final nail in the coffin for Calvine. Look, be thankful it's not the Alien Addict show where we're going to talk about it for 3 hours.
Here's the island mentioned in Lake Aurora. When I switch to satellite view, it appears that the water has receded in these current satellite images. This sent me on a pursuit of image searching until I discovered this photograph taken by Scottish photographer Graham Chalmers. In the background, you can make out a pyramid-shaped island off in the distance.
No!
Could this be what we see from the Calvine photo? To make this theory viable, the photographer would have had to take the picture of the island with identical lighting, adjust it, cut it out, and accurately position it onto a familiar backdrop of the photo. Then they would need to capture another shot to combine the layers, much like what we do on Photoshop.
You know, unfortunately, Jackie, I didn't know that going into this. But anyway, it's somebody else's point of view. You're right, Professor Simon. He's cool.
Today. Now, this method was frequently used during the film days, making it plausible. However, Andrew Robinson, a senior lecturer in photography at Sheffield University, was granted privilege to access the original Calvine photograph. In his comprehensive report, one of the topics he discussed was photo manipulation, where he articulated, "The image shows no evidence of negative or print-based manipulation, and all visible signs suggest this is a genuine photograph of the scene before the camera." If you are seeking to understand more about this snapshot, then I strongly advise studying Professor Robinson's report. The only aspect that is not discussed in the document, or anywhere else for that matter, is determining the exact location of where the Calvine photo was taken.
Do we need to know that part? Do we need to know any more? I think, yeah, I'm going to go look at, if I don't want to talk about well, I'm going to continue. I don't understand. For me, a lot of this is just, fuck. I don't know. Let's just play it. I'm already into it.
The Calvine region is home to several locks, including Loch Tummel, which has been mentioned multiple times in my research. If you drop into Google Street View, you can see that this area looks very similar, but the angle doesn't work, given that the fence posts are lower than what is shown in the photo. Could this image be a trick shot of its reflection in the water? Typically, large bodies of water will show some type of motion and distort the reflected image, none of which we see here. How about the angle of the fence posts? As one of your comments suggested, these may resemble those used in airports during that period. Let's inspect them quickly. Observe that the tops of the safety fencing exhibit an angle similar to what is depicted in the image. Notice the inclusion of the spacers in this particular style of fencing, which also seems to be in the Calvine shot. The angle seems right. If you were taking a picture of an aircraft in the sky just outside of one of these fences, it's possible you would be including the top of the fence in your image. However, it's improbable that an airport would allow trees and shrubs to grow to any length near the boundary due to the potential interference they would cause with airplanes taking off or landing. Could there be another potential explanation? The Aurora project could refer to a secretive United States mission in the 1980s and 90s that sought to construct an aerial reconnaissance plane, while Rodgers blacked aircraft production. This has led many investigators to believe that this endeavor may have taken place. And then resume their workday without disclosing anything to their colleagues. A noteworthy detail is when investigative reporter Dr. David Clark interviewed staff who were employed during that time of the alleged sighting. They'd never heard about this story. It's unusual to think that these men allegedly witnessed a UFO and then resumed their workday without disclosing anything to their colleagues, but they spoke with the press. In the end, one vital question remains unanswered. Is the Calvine photo authentic? And is the mysterious diamond-shaped object from this world or another?
You know, not that I care anymore, but if I was to guess on whether that is a real or fake photograph, I would say, a UFO, I would say it's faked. And it's real. Because I don't know. I can't tell. I need the original photographs. But like we were talking about, Professor Simon, go look that. If anybody wants to look up the Calvine, just look up Professor Simon Calvine, and you'll get what you need from there. I'm not going to go back into that. That's going backwards. We're moving forwards here. Trying to. You know what I mean? That's old news. I don't want to go backwards. But that was interesting. Thanks, David. That was pretty interesting. Let's see. Some of you sent me some good stuff. Ha. Okay, good. Good. Oh no. Oh no. Dark Sky Files, I'm so sorry about yesterday. Damn it. I didn't see you saying not. Oh boy. Damn it. That's terrible. I'm sorry. God dang it. And obviously you can tell. Is he here? Is Dark Sky here? I don't know if he's here. Is he here? Are you still here? Is he here? Was he here? Anyway, hey Claudia, Andrea, Bo, ZZKJ, Arrows, Andy. Look, a lot of new people. Raptor 423. You know, a lot of people think that our sudden burst of subscribers was a paid intention, but it wasn't. It really wasn't. And it just, I never go over this stuff. I never talk about this stuff with you guys, my numbers and stuff like that. I'll say we had a good show or whatever, but we've had almost a record month in January after the worst 2 months we've had in 2.5 years. It was, for some reason, just really weird. And then all of a sudden we hit 10,000 subscribers and it's like the floodgates opened. But also there's been so many people complaining about the algorithm not giving our channels a chance to grow. They're not recommending our stuff. Like if I look at my recommended videos, they're only recommending me now 11.9% of the time. I used to be at 44%. And then I was down to 9. I know Third Phase of Moon is at 6. Now, on the flip side of that, Brent's son has a skateboarding, like a skater type of channel, just him doing shit. He gets recommended over 80% of the time, his videos. And I watched a lot of videos on this because a lot of people always wonder, oh, how do you get the subs and the views? You didn't have any this night, and last night you had double. And I don't know. It's the algorithm's really screwed up. It really is. They're trying so hard to make it right, I guess. But to make it right is to make it fair and give everybody the equal opportunity. But that's not the world we live in on YouTube. And believe it or not, YouTube looks at the UFO community as a security risk, which is why they don't recommend our stuff. It's the truth. They can't verify our UFO sightings, and for some reason, we're not allowed to have free speech about it because it's a security issue. How is it a security issue if it's already out there on the internet? Doesn't make sense. Oh, but when you play it, you're promoting it to more people. I get it. It's not a lot. It's a couple thousand. I mean, let's not get crazy here, YouTube. You know, we want a fair share to grow. I don't need to grow, crazy. I just want a fair shot like everybody. And it seems like we saw what happens when we get a fair shot at having our videos seen. What happens is the more people that see us, the more people may understand us. And the word of mouth is, hey, you know what? These guys aren't really assholes, or this guy. They're just telling it like it is. And if you can't handle it, don't listen. And I'm trying to curtail my way of speaking a little bit to be more streamlined so people don't get upset and think that I'm an asshole. Because I don't think I'm an asshole. I think I'm being very direct. I'm passionate about this field. I don't like the direction it's going, and I'd rather stay where we are now than where we were before DeLong, Elizondo, Mellon, and all these guys came forward. I'd rather be where we are than where we were. Yes, it's better. Things have progressed. That's it. We did progress this much, but we took 2 steps back, and now we're back down to this. So, how do you feel about our defense systems now? They can't even stop a balloon of 300 feet floating in our airspace. They didn't even realize it was there. What the hell is going on? They could have flown silently. A little nuke. They could have. Boop, boop. Oh, sorry, Minnesota. Oh, boop. Sorry, Chicago. It was an accident. The wind took the balloon and we didn't know that would happen. No, of course not. Where were the Tic Tacs then? Oh, that's right. Tic Tacs don't show up over land. That's right. Tic Tacs don't show up over land. My bad. That was me opening up the video department of this Mellon. Sad. I have to let Mellon go. Very sad. Sucks. It's not right. Not right. I got some backgrounds that I put up, just looking at them. Let's get rid of this one. Yeah, here's some that came with Mellon. I mean, these are nice, right? I like this one. I like that one. And we got this one. That one looks good. Oh, but wait, there's more. Even the green screen isn't bad here. It's not bad. Everything looks good. Poor Melon. I bet you Melon works better on the weekends because not many people. See, tonight's Friday, and usually at the 8 o'clock hour, Monday through Thursday, we noticed I was freezing all the time. I'm not freezing that much. So we're going to keep going a little bit. I was pulling up something else and I can't remember what it was. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me grab, I got a couple of, I want to play this video for you. Hold on. Let's go into the history. There's a few things that I noticed. World's bet. No, no, no. Here we go. Interesting. I got to tell you, I love Bill Burr. I can't get enough of that guy's comedy. I also like Jimmy Carr. I think Jimmy Carr is pound for pound one of the funniest people I've ever seen. Just my opinion. All right, I'm a little confused here. Wow. Where are all the videos I watched in my history? See? Wow, this is crazy. This is absolutely nuts. No, I had the videos up today. I watched them, but they're not showing up in my history that I watched a video on the stupid balloon, but I'm looking for something else. I'm a little upset at that. Yeah. I can't find it. I don't understand. God dang it. Why does this happen? Yeah, something wrong with me. All right, I know what we can do. Let's do the first. We've never done this before. Here we go. Marie's UFOs. All right, let's look at one of Marie's UFOs. All right, this is an interesting one. Here we go. All right, let's get rid of that. Share that. There we go. Marie, take a look at these. We're here to help. So, so Marie says, does anyone else think this is a stationary plane and or a lump of ice or balloon? The first pick is the original. I'd suggest downloading it to check yourself. Are my sightings being falsely debunked? No. God, no. Well, that's an airplane, so I don't know what the big deal is there. Don't know what that is, but it could be absolutely anything. It's blurry. That looks like it's a balloon. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, Marie, these aren't clear. I mean, you're going. Yeah, see, down here I wrote, this is what I said. Yes, you aren't seeing UFOs every day, Marie. Do yourself a favor and get a real camera like a Nikon P1000. It has zoom that lets you see craters on the moon as if you were there. You'd be able to determine what these objects are. That's what happened to me, and I started debunking me. She says, it's not every day, Richie. They are years and months apart. But that's not true. She's saying, I just shot this today. She's saying that I shot this yesterday, the day before. You know, every day there's a new sighting. So forgive me if I'm wrong, but I've seen Marie post stuff every single day. Well, neither here nor there. It doesn't matter. These are unknowns because they're just not clear. And that's interesting. I mean, it looks interesting. I'm not going to say it doesn't, because it does. I like the black line in it. But this black line and this under here is just noise. It's a balloon, and it's reflecting the sun, and it creates the dark shit. That's what she doesn't understand. It's the over, what do you call it? Oversaturated. It's oversaturated. I like how people with, it's okay, Marie's sweetheart, and I'm not meaning her per se, but I like people who think they know because they want to believe so badly. Just because something looks interesting doesn't mean it is. And she needs to get a real camera, not use a cell phone, and end the story. I mean, that's all there is to it. You need a real camera. And without a real camera, I'm not taking it seriously that much. That's for sure. Because there's so many anomalies that show up. Yeah. I'll take my 20 years in the field plus another 25 or 27 years working with cameras and film. That's it. To your few. So I'm not trying to be a dick, but when somebody's pointing their camera at the sky and shit flies around in front of it, you can't just say it's a UFO because you want it to be. It's unidentified, but it's because you can't focus in on it. See, I'd rather have really clear bad evidence than really fuzzy good evidence. Because fuzzy good evidence can very well be clear bad evidence once it's focused.
By Daniel Wagner looks like it shows a weird-shaped UFO shoot past his glider. A lot of people have said it looks like a balloon, but what kind of balloon, and why the weird shape? I brightened it up, isolated the frames, and made an animation so you could see the shape and the design better. You can make out a little bit of what looks like a word starting with H. Then I put out the call on Twitter and on Metabunk's Skydentify forum. We were briefly sidetracked thinking it was the Washington Huskies, maybe in the form of a shirt, but then Oswald Hager suggested the word was hassle and that it was a graduation balloon, so the hunt was on again. A few hours later, Deirdre of Metabunk found the actual matching balloon for sale in an Oregon flower shop, and there it was, 100%, case closed. Yet another amazing UFO was just a balloon. Crowdsourcing works.
Yep. You see? Now, when that video came out, I was told there's no way that's a balloon. There's no way. If that's a balloon, well, then, it just isn't. See, that's what I mean. I've been disappointed, so you don't have to be. I've been disappointed, so you don't have to be. I've made every mistake, and I'm still making them. I'm not perfect. But this isn't something you can just pick up and automatically start seeing UFOs like you're seeing unidentified aircraft. Because a lot of the stuff, unfortunately, it is balloons and it is sky junk, or what they call in meteorological world, particulates, dust, dirt, pollen, seeds, insects. All that stuff is floating around out there. And there's a very poor way to hunt for UFOs, and that is using the sun technique. So say you got the sun, right? You got your sun here, and then you got your roof over here. Well, you want to block the sun out with the roof, so the sun is just not even peeking up. Just that, just the rays are. And what it does, it shows you everything in the sky pretty much. It's like a light bulb turn on just for the particulates in the sky. And there's so much dust, dirt, bugs, balloons, particulates in the sky. Your camera is going to focus in on it, and then you're going to think you're seeing something that you're not. And then you're like, but it's so huge. No, it's not. It's tiny. It's so tiny. But it looks huge. Too many things in the sky. And most of the stuff that we see in contrails, chemtrails, it's not UFOs hiding in the chemtrails. It just isn't true. Every single time I've seen a video or my video, it's been a balloon or a drone. Everybody's trying to figure this out. There's no easy way. And I give Marie all the credit in the world. All of it. She deserves it. She's doing magnificent work. That's it. She's doing the work. You're not. Well, I am, but she's out there. So you get a lot of respect. You got a lot of good stuff, Marie, but it's just not all. I mean, if you really think about it, what are the odds that you're seeing UFOs? That's what I always told myself. Like, I used to tell my wife that, like, I'm seeing UFOs every day. That's impossible. I didn't see anything for 35 years. Now, all of a sudden, I'm seeing UFOs. She's like, well, you did get your LASIK surgery. True. My eyesight was 2015 for about 4 years after I had that surgery, which is why I was still seeing shit. I'd have people standing right next to me. My camera's locked in on the object. And I say, it's right there. Just look next to that cloud. It's just to the left. They go, I don't see it. I go, look at my camera. They go, look at the camera. They go, how's that even possible? I don't see it. And they're doing this. And I said, it's my eyesight. I've got this great eyesight. You probably need glasses and don't know it. And he goes, yeah, I do. I'm like, well, why didn't you say that? A little tip for people. If you guys want a little how to see UFOs a little easier, other than getting LASIK surgery and having 20/20 vision or getting glasses, that is the number one thing you need to do before you do anything else, is get your vision perfect before you go sky watching. Trust me, it changes everything with perfect vision. It does. I couldn't even read that big letter E on the eye chart. And then when I had surgery, I was able to read that bottom row, second to last bottom row, almost perfectly. How's that possible? Ooh, but it was cool. You see, I think things happen for a reason. It's just weird. I'm not going to get into that story. I'll make a video for the members. All right. Alien Girl wants to know, does anyone know what 8 signals they are talking about? And that comes from this tweet from Alien Girl. This is yesterday, I believe. Or is it today? I can't remember. Here it is. This says, Ma and colleagues' neural network was able to find 8 unique signals hidden in the data that may potentially be from extraterrestrial sources, but research hasn't been done to confirm these. Oh yeah, well, I don't know. How would we know? How would we know what those signals are? I don't know. That's right. They caught a supposed signal, radio signal from. They're catching all these signals now. And I'm not sure what they are, but I don't think it's aliens. Radio, they're not, I don't think they're using radio. Radio waves, they're using the FM band. One of the saddest, this comes from Lisa Bowden on Twitter. If you guys know Lisa, she's one of the best minds in the field. She says, one of the saddest lessons of history is this. If we've been bamboozled long enough, we tend to reject any evidence of the bamboozle. We're no longer interested in finding out the truth. The bamboozle has captured us. It's simply too painful to acknowledge, even to ourselves, that we've been taken. Once you give a charlatan power over you, you almost never get it back. Oh, that was by Carl Sagan? No, I thought that was Amy. Carl Sagan lighting up the demon haunted world back in 1970. Blap. What a gene. What an us. What a genius. He is.
Do you think when they asked George Washington for his ID, he just took out a quarter? Whenever I see a Dalmatian, I say, what number are you? I took a lie detector test. No, I didn't.
Stupid. All right. That's it for tonight. I want to thank you guys for hanging out. Moderators, super chatters, unbelievable. Thank you again for the gracious support, friendship, and all that. Thank you. And newcomers and veterans, thank you too, man. Thank you for subbing, hanging out, giving the channel a try. You know, every show is different, but it's the same. Freaking, it won't be like this next time. We're going to have a perfect stream. It just won't be as clear. Thank you, everybody. Don't forget, it's gonna pause for a second. "12 seconds. Sorry. What are we? Oh, we are Truthology for ufology. We are that. Guys, it's Friday. Have a safe and happy weekend. I'm going to go hit the gym. And then I'm going to come home and jump in the sauna and think of wouldn't it be great just to never mind. Have a good weekend. Alien bless you. I don't want to do that outro. No, this one?